Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the San Francisco Giants. Okay, all set to go. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Turang. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and one away.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Just misses. 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And they'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side in the first. Nobody left for Milwaukee. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the first. Stepping in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Here's a 1-1. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, he was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. And such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's down and away. On the ground. Turang over to first in time. But it's 1-0 as the run scores.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here's Elliot Ramos. That one the other way. Gets it to first. 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. There's the strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Top of the 2nd, and now it's Christian Yelich. The 2-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. And that's downstairs. 2-1. 1 out, base is empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail here 1-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. He goes down looking. Willy Adames stands in. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. And a pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hoskins snags it on the run. Giants go down quietly, but they hold a 1. Swing and a ground ball. Steps on first for the out. Now the third baseman. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That one missed. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground to the left. Chapman over to first in time. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Now the left fielder. Two outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3 down.
Let's do this. Been on the clock for a while. Had to go turn up the dial.
Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Back to the top of the lineup, and up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Hass up with it to first, and it's in time. Welcome back, and struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Next offering is in for a strike. This to third, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Down the left field line, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Yelly set down on strikes. So 2 down now, and here is Jackson Chourio. Hoskins, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Chapman snags it, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one misses up and in. Counts full, 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Missed with a changeup. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one missing low.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. 2 on, 1 out. That's ripped into the outfield. Reaching, try, but can't bring it in. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Big RBI for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field.
Line drive. In there safely.
Back-to-back singles. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And now Tyler Fitzgerald. And the count 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
All loaded up. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. On the ground, 2 ball. The flip to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. That's the third. Fires over to Hoskins. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's one away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And down on strikes he goes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Here's the third baseman, That's a hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2-2 now. Got him swinging. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. So no runs here on a base hit. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Patrick Bailey. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That's hard hit on the line. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. The 1-1. Swing and a tapper. Fires over to Hoskins. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. Fought off foul.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
In the air, center field. Mitchell gets under it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. Top 6. And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Turang. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2. The Giants holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. It is 11th strikeout, and this one really racking up the whiffs. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance. Get him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order. Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, Aaron Ashby.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Next pitch off the plate. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Chourio under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mitchell pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willy Adames. Adames with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
They get the force. That is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Back here at Oracle Park, and now the DH, Christian Yelich. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. Sends it to Flores. One up, one down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. And that is cut on and missed. 1 and 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
Next for the Brewers, Eric Haas to third. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So the Brewers bring out a new pitcher from the pen, Tyler Alexander.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Fires over to Hoskins, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And here is Matt Chapman. This to third. Fires over to Hoskins, and a couple of quick outs. And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Jarred Koenig up and loosening in the pen. Mears also getting ready. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Giants go in order. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. That's in there, and it's 1 and 2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Adames pulls that one down. One away. Now the third baseman. That's off the mark. And a count 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a chopper out to short. To first.
Out.
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's going to be Jung-Hoo Lee. The 1-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. That one pushed to the left and foul. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Ow!
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game, trying to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
So digging in, Elliot Ramos. That one fouled off, 2-2.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. One hit. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Turang.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next pitch just misses, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lee on the move, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Doval is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And your final 3-1 from Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at ML.
The pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better. Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my